On August 21st, the Canton ISD Board of Trustees voted to call for a bond referendum of $114.7 million to appear before voters on November 7, 2023. The planned projects for this bond election include a new high school campus, along with a multi-purpose activity center. The propositions address new school facilities and are designed to provide our students with learning environments that are safe, secure, and equipped to meet educational needs. So, what does this mean for Canton ISD? Texas school districts are legally required to ask local voters for permission to sell bonds for district improvements, such as new campuses, land purchases, and more. School boards call for bonds, which then appear before voters so they can decide which projects their tax dollars will finance. The 2023 proposed bond projects are divided into two propositions, and voters will have the opportunity to vote on both propositions. The proposed plan, or Proposition A, addresses the building of a new high school complex. This will include a new ag facility, academic classrooms, career and technology, science and computer labs, choir rooms, band hall, auditorium, gymnasium, and an auxiliary gymnasium to properly accommodate students. The proposed location of the 230,000 square foot facility will be located on approximately 75 acres adjacent to the current Canton Intermediate and Canton High School campuses. The total cost of Proposition A is $102,625,000. Proposition B proposes the construction of a new multi-purpose activity center. The enclosed facility is designed to provide a safe environment for physical wellness, allowing students to participate in a variety of activities, including UIL organizations in the district, such as band, cheer, and athletics. The proposed location of the 70,000 square foot multi-purpose activity center will be located between Norris Birdwell Stadium and the new high school. The total cost of Proposition B is $12,075,000. Passage of both propositions will not raise the current tax rate. Since 2008, Canton ISD has maintained a debt rate of 43.1 cents to pay on previous bond issues. This aggressive plan, which has saved taxpayers over $15 million in interest payments, has now freed up the ability to maintain the current rate, while at the same time passing a new bond issue. The existing Canton Elementary would serve students in grades pre-K through first. The existing Canton Intermediate would serve students in grades 2nd through 3rd. The existing Canton Junior High would serve students in grades 4th through 5th, while the existing Canton High School building would then serve students in grades 6th through 8th, and the new campus serving students in grades 9th through 12th and will become Canton High School. Currently, Canton Elementary and Canton Intermediate are over 90% of their total capacity. This new plan would alleviate capacity issues existing on several campuses, while also providing students with additional opportunities and learning environments they may currently not have access to. These bond propositions will be listed in November's official voting ballot. To gain a better understanding of everything that a bond entails, it's important to consider how Texas public schools are funded. Texas school districts have three main sources of funding. For Canton ISD, about 5% comes from federal programs and grants, which are primarily focused on supporting disadvantaged students. 52% comes from state revenue, which are funds distributed to the district by the state. This is based on calculations that consider enrollment totals, student demographics, property evaluation, and more. Finally, the remaining 43% comes from local property taxes. Taxes collected are split into two separate funds, maintenance and operations, or also known as M&O, and interest and sinking, also known as INS. M&O funds cover the day-to-day operations of the district, including salaries, utilities, repairs, transportation costs, and more. It's important to note that there are only enough M&O funds to cover the day-to-day expenses of the district. INS funds cover the construction of new facilities, renovations, additions, and more. For Canton ISD, the M&O tax rate is set at 66.92 cents per $100 of property value. The INS tax rate is set at 43.1 cents per $100 of property value. This brings the total tax rate for Canton ISD to just over $1.10 per $100 of property value. Since 2019, the district's total tax rate has decreased by 37 cents per $100 of property value. Approval of the bond will not increase property tax rates. Under the proposal, Canton ISD will maintain its existing INS rate of 43.1 cents per $100 of valuation. And for taxpayers over the age of 65 whose homestead property is frozen, there will be no tax impact. Canton ISD has nothing to do with property valuations, which are carried out by the County Appraisal District and then subject to review by the State of Texas Comptroller's Office. Canton ISD was recently given a superior rating in financial accountability and has aggressively paid down its past debt to save local taxpayers over $15 million in interest on prior bonds. So, regardless of the election outcome, we will continue to be good stewards of taxpayer dollars and operate the district in a fiscally responsible and efficient manner. For more information about the upcoming bond election, please visit cantonisd.net.